yourself.
Hello everyone! So today we're doing a look inspired by Rihanna. It's from her brand new music video. It was super explicit. It kind of reminded me of a throwback to like Kill Bill or Pulp Fiction, and then there was a little bit of sort of Dexter-ish kind of scenes at the end. And I'm doing a look from the end of the video where Rihanna's going all Dexter on the man and she's just about to kill him, and she like picks up the knife, and then there's this shot of her wearing this super intense red, really bright red eyeshadow, like really dark gothic kind of lips, like almost black. Thought that look was super fierce and I wanted to recreate it. If you haven't followed me on Snapchat yet, I totally recommend you guys do that because I've been using it so much lately. I've been kind of using it almost like a mini vlog, kind of showing you guys what I've been doing, and sometimes I will review new makeup products that come in. If there's something I'm really excited about, I'll do a mini review. So follow me on Snapchat. My username on there is Julia_Graf. I'll have it linked right now here on the bottom. And also I wanted to thank you guys for all your really kind messages and comments that you left on my last video, the wedding story. If you missed that, I will have it linked below where I talked about my wedding, and you guys left such nice comments on there, so I wanted to thank you guys for that. And I really do read all your comments. You know, I don't reply to every single one, obviously, but I do read them all, and I was just very moved. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and let's go. Rihanna often has quite a strong contour, so for this I'm going to use two different foundations, one that is slightly lighter and one that's a little bit darker. And using a foundation brush, I'm first going to use the lighter color foundation. Now this one matches my skin tone, so this is basically just supposed to look like my regular skin tone color, and I'm just applying that where I want it a bit more highlighted. And then I'm going in with the slightly darker foundation and I'm adding that almost like as a contour around my face. And then it's time to blend that out, so I'm using a makeup sponge. This is kind of like a beauty blender dupe, and I'm just really taking my time to blend that in so that you get this really flawless contoured look using the foundation. And I find this works really well underneath a contouring powder because it'll really just sort of heighten that contoured look. Now I'm going to set that foundation using a powder, so I'm first going to use a lighter toned powder, and I'm going to use this underneath my eye and then just kind of on the areas where I've used the lighter colored foundation just to set that product. Then I'm going to intensify the contour using a contouring shade. So this is kind of in a grayish brownish color, and I'm really just going to work on that contour a little bit more. I know it's looking a little bit crazy right now. I am going to blend it out a little bit later. So once it's all blended out, it'll look really seamless. You also have to remember this is a music video, so often the foundation and the contour and stuff is really heavy in these kinds of things. So this is not a look that I would go for like on an everyday basis because it is honestly a lot of makeup. To add a little bit of shimmer, I'm using a highlighting product, and this one has like a champagne kind of highlight. If you are a darker skin tone, then you might need to use something a little bit different than I'm using here. And I'm just going to apply that on the tops of my cheekbones, and also just a little bit down the ridge of my nose, and also on the Cupid's bow, which adds a really nice sort of highlight right above your lip. For blush, I'm using a very neutral toned color. Since there's already a lot going on here, I didn't want a really crazy blush. This is sort of a tawny, very natural shade. It just looks like it kind of warms up your face, so I'm going to use that and apply it for the blush. Now I'm going to set everything using a face mist, and this really helps to sort of seamlessly blend all those products together. Since there's like a lot, it kind of helps to make it not look so powdery and caked on, so that really helps. Now I'm going to move on to the eye makeup. So for this I'm using the same product that I used for contouring my face, and I'm first going to use one of the contour colors. I'm kind of mixing these two together onto a fluffy brush, and I'm going to contour my eye with that. So I'm going to put that into the crease. This is just going to give back a little bit definition into the crease line. And then next I'm going in with that really bright red color. Now this is a pigment that has a little bit of sparkle in it. It's really beautiful, and I'm going to use that on a flat brush. I'm going to use that on a flat brush and really just pack that right onto my lid, because this is going to give the most intense color payoff rather than sort of sweeping it back and forth, which can often cause fallout. You really just want to pack that on. And then I'm going to just take a blending brush and just blend out the edges. So I'm not going over the main part of the color, just kind of around the edges and blending that into those brown colors that I applied into the crease before. And I'm also using that red on the lower lash line because that's exactly what it looked like in that video that Rihanna had the red kind of going all around her eye. So I'm using that, and then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit so it gives sort of a more of a softer blended out appearance. And then I'm just going to put a matte eyeshadow right underneath my brow just to kind of blend that out on the top. Now for the eyeliner, it looked like she had this very smoked out kohl liner. It didn't really look like a wing or anything like that, so I'm using a black eyeliner pencil and just applying that really close to my lash line. And then I'm going to smoke it out using a pencil brush. And this is really going to give that blown out sort of smoky look that Rihanna had in that video. And you can kind of go back and forth, just reapply it, blend it out, reapply it, blend it out. That's really going to give that layered look. And I'm also going to repeat that process on the waterline and then just blend that out there as well. Next, I'm going to add mascara to the top and the bottom lashes. I am going to be adding falsies at the end, so this is just going to cover up my own lashes with that really, really black color. Now for the lips, I'm first going to use a super, super dark and vampy lip liner. So you just want to get a really dark color because it looked like in the video it actually was a black, but I didn't really like how her lips looked in that particular shot, so I'm going for a really vampy, purplish, almost black color. And then I'm going to follow up with a really deep and vampy, almost black kind of lipstick. This is like a really, really, really deep purple lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. And lastly, I'm going to apply the false lashes. I couldn't really tell what lashes she's wearing in the music video, so I'm just going to apply these ones. They have sort of a very wispy, sort of angelic texture, which I think is a nice contrast to this really deep and vampy makeup. So I'm applying those lashes. And there you have the final look. So now you're ready to go act like Rihanna in her music video, go kill somebody. No, I'm just kidding. So on the left, you can see more videos by myself. The top is going to be my wedding video if you want to see that. And the bottom is a Nicki Minaj inspired makeup tutorial. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel to see more, and I will see you very soon. Bye everyone.